can just very quickly go back to about 7 years ago when I was having my own challenges in my life. I have 4 kids, ranging from high school to as young as toddler. And I myself was really struggling. I had, both actually physically had some physical things going on with me, but mostly I was just struggling emotionally. I found that life was way too hard, but I just needed to be here because my kids needed me. And so I was studying for a mental health diploma during that time here in New Zealand. And I recognized that there wasn't a lot of solutions there for people like me. So I began to dive in alternatively into learning how to become the leader of my own life, how to realize that my thoughts and my feelings and emotions, they matter, and they create the way that I view the world. And as I began to do this work on myself, I recognized that I was impacting my children. I was impacting my husband. I was impacting the people in my life by just learning how to love myself, how to be who I am, and how to have dreams and be okay with them. And I remember about a year into this development, I thought to myself, how do I teach this to children? And I began, looking online, and I just couldn't find anything. But one thing that I do remember that was very powerful for me is that when I was impacting others during that year within my own, I wasn't a coach or anything like that, I realized that people were resonating with my stories of certain things that I reflected on and certain experiences, and they would light up when I would share a story. And so when I had the question of how do I teach this to kids, I went online. I couldn't really find anything at all. And it was pretty much within those couple of days that I had that question come up for me was when Adventures in Wisdom, I saw an ad on Facebook. And I looked into the details of it. And it was really interesting because I had just graduated from my mental health diploma, and I was starting up a new diploma in specifically child psychology, which I do have a background when I was younger, but I was revisiting it. So I was already signed up, and I saw the Adventures in Wisdom program. I looked at it and I saw that every single thing that I was learning within here and learning how to impact was all in there. I mean, everything. And I loved that it was based on stories because I recognized that I myself am a storyteller. So I tell stories around my real life. And this was such a powerful way to share. I knew right away. I called the university. I had, I think, 2 days before I can get full refund on this new diploma that I was doing. And I put it toward Adventures in Wisdom, and I never looked back. It's been amazing.